Earl's being awful screechy this morning, and Buster wants to hang out by the door. Oh, and I'm tripping over cords, so we'll see how it goes, huh, guys? We'll see how it goes. Hey, Percy.
No.
What are you doing, Bussy? Good morning, River. What? Another one's. Yep. Doing a lot better, River. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Buster's kind of all over. I'll probably have to be moving the camera around quite a bit. Ugh. Which is not fun for me, but. Oh, Earl, quit huffing and puffing at me. Uh-oh. Hey, Percy Bird. Earl's on the end there. I shut his drawers. That sounded weird. So that he couldn't get down in there and hide. What are you whispering about? When he went to be boarded, when he came home, he was whispering. So I assume they whisper a lot when he's there because of he repeats everything. Goodness, Earl. Jerk.
Walk. We don't know.
I'm spinning here, so
What?
let me see if I'm okay, because I'm spinning. I'm good. Yeah, Percy's out on top of his cage, just hanging out in the room here with me. Morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm feeling good. My allergies have been kind of ick this morning. I'm not sure. It's probably just the weather. It's been cold here. But Ken feels good. Every now and then he still gets into like this coughing fit, and it's usually when he's done something to like exert himself. We both at times, when we, do a lot of work around the house or whatever, we get a little tired. But other than that, really, we feel good. I think that's just pretty normal. I had a sinus infection after, and that's what kind of had me down a little bit. But I'm good, really. I'm worried I'm gonna have trouble with sinus infections now. What are you doing, Earl? Earl's dancing. Are you dancing? Get it, Earl. Oh, that was funny. What's up, this guy? Earl's dancing and he just said, "What's up?" That's funny. My goodness, Earl. Earl loves the live shows. Like, Buster, you're okay. Here. I want you to go over this way, okay? Earl, I see you had. Oh no, the fart ninja is back.
Want to bite?
You want to bite? What's he want to bite of? Oh, he's disgusting, isn't he? Is he disgusting? Huh? You be nice, Buster. I had quite the week with you. Keep these paper towels in here in case, huh? Go on, Buzz. Go that way. Go over this way. Go on.
No.
Tell him, Earl. Tell him. There he is on there. Buster, go play in your room so everybody can see you, please. I changed the room around too, so.
Come on.
What? He called you a jerk. Did you hear that? Earl. That's not very nice. Did you call Earl or Buster a jerk? Goodness. Buster, he called you a jerk. What are you going to say about that? Hey, everybody. Sorry, I was kind of busy, so I'm sorry if I missed anyone. Hello. Oh, thank you, Maria.
Oh, don't stop it. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Well, I think I wanted to say, let me see if I can look on here. We were down in the 20s last night. We've had frost pretty much every day, which I know, like, for some of you are below substance, but like 20s it's cold here, and I think Saturday night or Sunday night was our low is like 18, and I want to say that's probably going to be the coldest night we've ever had since, and we've been here. It'll be 5 years soon. So it's been a crazy winter, that's for sure. Oh, you two are flirting. Percy's doing really well. He's up on top of his cage. He's still, well, when she goes out in like the kitchen area when we're out there, during the day, but then like I have time in the room where I let, like, during the day, like this time of the day, I'm normally back here with the birds. The dogs are normally back here, but they've been acting kind of crazy the last few lives, so Bo has this thing about wanting to lay on the couch, and Max has a thing about wanting to be on his dog bed, as if he's protecting it from Bo. So I've been letting him lay out there, plus my daughter's out there, so they're well tended to. That way too, Percy can get out. So Percy's out. Actually, I held him for a bit this morning, and then he wanted to get on top of his cage and preen himself. Buster, what are you doing, buddy? Come out here. We want to see you. You want me to get your broom? Hang on just a second.
Oh. Oh.
Also, I want, like, if I take off running, I'm not going to see somebody about a dog. My grandson's medicine should be coming, and you have to sign for it. And I'm not going to say which delivery service, but the one that delivers that medication is not very nice, so I always handle them. I don't like to put that on my girls because they don't know what to say to them, and I just let them have it. And I'm not a mean person, but this person is he's not very nice. And there's not much time before the door knock and the doorbell that he'll just leave. And I know they're busy and everything, but I will have to sprint if he shows up. So just a warning, if I take off, just keep an eye on the boys. Come on, Bussy, let me get you a broom. Here. You want your broom? Maybe. Oh, look here. I have one. Hey Ruth, I saw you were on here. Do you know what these sticks are called? Somebody asked me, and I don't know what they're called. What are you doing, Bus? Oh, you getting excited? You get pretty excited over these, Ruth. You might think that means DAD is here, though. That he's usually the one that plays with him with that. Get your toothbrush and there you go. Here, I need to do something. If I missed anything, I'll, Amanda will let me know. I'll get right back to it. Just give me a second. I want to move a couple things. I want to put a couple things out for Buster. Here. Come on. You ready? Get up there. We'll fly again. No? Okay. That's your decision. Oh, here, look. I got you a new toothbrush. This one's pretty neat. I gotta go through his toy box. Oh, look. Here. Here. There you go. Oh, look here. There's your colorful ball. All right, you gonna talk to us this morning, Buster?
No.
No? Why not, Earl? He might want to talk. Are you gonna talk to us, Earl? Hello, Percy. Did you guys? I hope you heard that. Percy said hello. Earl, dance. Woo! Woo! Dance like you were earlier. He was getting down. Buster. Buster, over there. I don't know what your fascination is with this door again, but here's a few blocks. There you go. Put them inside your blocks. Thank you. Ooh. You're so funny, Earl. Yeah, it sounds like my Earl. Yes, it is. They ran my, they did run the trash, picked up my trash. I was a little early, Willie, sorry. Barbara, Percy is in my room, behind me. He's on top of his cage preening. We had some time, we hung out. A grown tube, okay. Yep, you're right. Thank you. Buster, where are you? Buster, go over there. Come on. Let's not do this today. He's got the toothbrush crammed under the door. I might have to go get something that like barricades him from being over here. Let me see if this will work. No. Tell him, Earl. Let's see if that works. Can you guys see Buster though? Let me put up a couple pieces of that cardboard. No, Buster. And you guys know him. Once he knows he's doing something I don't want him to do, he's bound and determined to do it. Let's see if you guys can still see him. Hey, Earl. Yeah, I know. He is like a 4-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 5-year-old. He's all those wrapped in one. I changed the room around again too. Oh, are you sleepy, Earl? I moved my bookcase into my office finally. And so and then I had a bunch of boxes in here. Sylvester wasn't happy about that. I moved them yesterday. But yeah, I wish I could find some used cabinets. I don't want to buy new because they'll just get cockatooed anyway. To put along so I could like put a lot of this stuff up somewhere. But I've been looking. Earl, what are you doing, Earl?
What?
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 What? You being a smarty pants? What?
Percy Bird. Hi, Percy Bird. Hello.
Percy's starting to say a lot of stuff. He'll say stuff up. I think that he's been saying, I want to play with you. Percy, he'll go, Percy, I want to play with you. It's really cute. Woo!
No.
Hello. How are you, Earl? Earl's so happy to be live. Well, that's his box, and, he's just got a little box over there, kind of keeps him from chewing the wall. We're trying to keep that part of the wall nice. I guess it doesn't matter. I think when we go to sell, we're gonna knock this wall back out. Well, I say we, but, I mean he. Earl, don't do it. Resist, resist, resist. Don't do it. Early bird. No. So that this room seems a little more desirable. Although I really like the little room. I think that people could see it as like a little crafting room, or if somebody worked from home. Or I actually think you could make it a little kitchen area if you wanted, and then this could be like a little rental, this back area, but I don't know. We still probably have another year before we can think about moving anyhow, so I guess it doesn't matter. Right, Earl? Buster, are you beacon? Buster's tweaking. Tweaking, Buster. Take you to the 7-Eleven. We'd like to, Buster has a toy box actually, that little blue one. The little round blue thing has his toys in it. He has a couple actually. Long term, yeah, we hope to move. We'd like to have a little bit of property. The area, like when we moved here, has grown probably 50% since we moved here. The road was busy already. I mean, I know a lot of times in my videos you guys can hear the road noise. It's pretty bad. And then just a lot of things are popping up all over, and the traffic is getting really bad. And I'm a country girl anyway, so I like having neighbors and such, but like maybe not such a close proximity. But we'll see. At the current interest rate, no. We're not moving. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it, Willie? Ruth, you're doing perfect. It's all good. got rhythm going with that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, I look at places, but like, there's no way we can get a place right now. I'm gonna move this over just a tad so you guys can see, like, Buster's got some serious rhythm going on with this beacon. I don't normally allow it for this long, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with it today. What are you huffing and puffing about, Earl? Earl, um, there was one place recently I saw that had like a little outdoor area that really could have been made into a nice aviary. So that would have been cool, but you know, we'll see. We've even talked about maybe just buying some land where we could just farm, go over and farm it and like have a little camper or something. But I don't know. We'll see how it all pans out. We got a little while yet. Yeah, Buster does his pretty wings a lot at night, Franklin.
What are you doing, girl?
Yeah, is it Laura that type neighbors? Yeah, Laura, that's kind of what I'm used to. No, he's got a while yet on that. But no goodness, I think we have. Well, it depends if they raise the age, and he's got, you know, even longer, but you know, 10, 15 years, easy. Well, more than 10.
Girl. Just do like
Oh, thank you, Charlie. I'm glad. Well, part of our problem is, Buster, hold on. When we sell, we're always a little bit too nice about it, and our place is always appraised for much higher than what we asked. But it's we're not gonna be like that this time. I just can't. So. And the housing prices are crazy right now. I don't know how anybody can afford to buy a home. Oh, Buster got him a grape. Are you gonna go up there and eat it? I gave him an Earl grape this morning, and then Buster got a little bit of cheese. I put something else in there that was good for him. Oh, but he hasn't touched his cheese, which is. But actually, it's like the shredded. I normally give him the block, but when I buy him block cheese, it goes bad before I can use it all because I don't give it to him every day. So I might start buying the ones that are cubed and then freeze them. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, or I guess I could buy the block and just cut it up and freeze it. But. Pika, 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 pika. Pretty. Percy's been dancing, haven't you? You gonna dance? And I'll ask him stuff and he'll say yes. He'll shake his head yes. Mama, what, Buster? Yeah. Jamie's nice, River. Depending on where, I mean. Wow, that's awesome, Willie. I love cabins too, but I don't know how, I prefer a brick home in this area, just because we do get some weather sometimes.
Pika pika bird, yeah.
We talk about, double wides sometimes, but the only thing about that is we'd have to have like a bunker, cause like I said, we do get some storms, so. We've been really lucky, but there's been a tornado touchdown 5 miles from here. So, weather is a consideration of what we get.
Another?
Well, Buster, he's been doing that a lot in the morning times. So there's been a few mornings where he's not been very good during playtime. But usually he does that mama, and it's really cute because he does the mama, like he does it in different, it's like sometimes it's just like, hey mom, you know, where you at? And the other times it's like, mama, like, are you there? You know, he does it in different voices and different expressions. It's cute. Yeah, you're right. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea, frankly. Willie, do y'all not have gators in your area? 'Cause we have gators here. They say we don't, but they lying. Yeah, there's gators around here. When my daughter was in Alabama and I used to go visit her, I would go through Athens.
Okay. What you wait on it?
Well, I mean, I don't have them like here, but like some of the golf courses and stuff, like with water. I know my husband went golfing, a little over an hour from here, and around Johnston, South Carolina. Or it might be more than an hour. Anyway, he saw a gator at that. And then when we went camping one time in Barnwell, there's a gator that lives in a pond back there. So yeah, there's some gators in the waters here.
Oh,
Oh, never know, Nadia. Yeah, Hilton Head also had some sharks too. You're welcome.
I will.
Bye, Barbara. Thanks for being here.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. It's been awful. I know Sunday, it's either Sunday or Saturday night or Sunday night. Our low's 18. And I was just saying, I think that's probably the coldest it's ever been in the 5 years I've been here. Buster was about to say something about that.
oh.
Buster doesn't like the cold because he doesn't get to go see the girls, do ya? You miss seeing the ladies? Buster, you want to see the ladies?
Okay.
Earl, you like seeing the ladies too, don't you? Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, my daughter, I'm not sure if I told you that or not, but my daughter, she found some, orchids for $1, and she brought me another one, so now I have two. I don't have any flowers, but they're both doing okay. I bought a humidifier, or like a plant humidifier. What you huffing about, Earl? And they're doing pretty good. And I just water them. Well, right now I'm only watering them every couple weeks because it's cooler. But in the summer I do it once a week. I think when it gets humid here, since they love the humidity, I'm gonna put them outside. I put like a lot of my begonias, my spider plant, and stuff outside, and my my Swiss cheese monstera. I do that, and they do a lot better outside. We'll see. What are you doing, Bud Earl? Buster, why are you being so quiet? You got nothing to say? Come on, Bus, you always got something to say. Don't you? You put a piece of newspaper down, because I know you're about to poop. Especially after eating that grape. Oh, huh. I didn't mean to scare you, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bus. Ow, ow, ow! Are you howling at the moon? Ooh, howl at the moon, Earl. I think we have a full moon next week, don't we? I think the 25th. I think. I haven't. I'll have to try that, River. That's a good idea. No, Buster, get away from the tripod, please. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Thanks for being here. Oh wow, we have a lot watching right now. I don't really have that many. Wow. Also, I was going to mention next week I'm going to do a live on Wednesday, same time. I'm a little bit busy Thursday. I could still do a live next Thursday, but like I don't want to. I'm trying really hard to like not push myself too much. Even though I do feel better, I know if I continually, which the lives don't take much energy, but I'm just, well, it does afterwards when I clean up and stuff, I guess. Anyhow, I'm just going to have a live next Wednesday, not Thursday. And then I'll look into the rest of, I don't know if there's any more Thursdays after that in the month. Anyway, I'll look into that into February, and I want to try to make put on the community page the first week of the month, like this is the live schedule. It's my well-intended things. And I have a lot planned, of videos to do for this channel and the other channel. But it just seems like we got really behind with the house. Like, I have the boys' room in pretty good shape, but I still need to move Buster's cage and get clean up behind it and things like that. So there's just some things we're still behind on that we're trying to catch up on, and then because there's some like informative videos I want to do on this channel and the other channel. So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that though. And I have been thinking about, which I need to talk to like Amanda and Willie too to make sure this will work for them. I was thinking about doing the lives later in the afternoon, say maybe like 2 to 4:30. But then I'd have to have Crockpot Thursdays every week if I did that. But anyway, I need to discuss that with my moderators to make sure that works for them too. But I've been kind of thinking about that. It might be a little bit easier to do. Percy. Or I might like test the waters on that and see how it goes. Yeah, and Laura, I'm really trying to do that. I honestly, I've been pretty good because I normally really Ken and I both will just really push. We still aren't back to our evening walking, just because Ken does sometimes have a coughing fit still, and it's cold, so sucking in that cool air when you walk is just going to make him cough. We don't like it, but at the same time, it is what it is. So we'll get back to that as soon as it's better. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing good. I am going to do like an informative video on. Like I said, I'm careful what I say about. I call it VD, vid, on the other channel. I'm probably going to turn the comments off on it, but just like our experience with it. This was our first time. What we did, mostly because the testing debacle was really. That's more of why I want to put it out there. Because I knew I had it and I kept testing negative. And there was one specific one that I got that fine. But like I said, I'm going to put that over on the other channel and put up with the grief over there instead of over here. Because we're all about spreading joy here. Right, Buster? Are we joy seekers? Yeah, Buster nabbed me this week too, by the way. I think I had it out on a video. Normally I get a little bit of a warning, but he was on the little gate here between the pantry area where we're at now and my kitchen, where you see him a lot, where he perches on there. And I was messing with his coffee bar, just preparing coffee for the following day. I set up coffee the night before, and I was doing that, and he just jumped down and came full force at my legs. I had to shaky leg to get him off of me, and then he tried to get my foot, even with my shoes on. Huh, Bust? River, there's Buster's little toy box right there, the little blue one. So I don't know what was up with that. There were a few days where they were covered longer than normal. And a lot of that was when we were sick. I mean, we did the best we could. So they were in a little bit more dark space than they normally would be. We were a little off schedule, so I guess maybe when we were trying to get back on a good schedule, it could have happened then. Yeah, don't worry, Amanda. We'll be okay. Be careful. Have a safe trip. Wow, I got a notice from BreezeLine that my internet's going to be out from 5 a.m. on a little bit. Imagine me getting notified because my internet goes out every day. Buster, go play. Thank you, sir. What a good listener. You already went, right, Willie?
I'm up.
Right, Franklin? He's usually the talkative one. He's like the live king. Amanda, be careful. Merry Christmas. If Amanda gets nervous, she says Merry Christmas like Earl, who's saying it like Buster. Earl, will you tell Amanda Merry Christmas? Oh, well, you gotta woo. Try not to be a jerk with the airlines. We'll see a viral video of her, won't we? I'd like to take Earl to the airport and just let him call everybody a jerk. Right, Earl? Percy, Percy. All right, be careful. Yeah, it's a shame, Willie, that, you know, we should maybe do a little thing on that on the other channel. I know there needs to be some changes made with that type of thing, Willie. It really is a shame. You have to drive that far and all that. And there should be some mercy, especially with you being so far away. And yeah, Ruth, I don't have my shirt on today, but I have been wearing them. And I meant to wear the Earl one today, but when I picked out my clothes last night for today, I just happened to grab my Johnny Cash outfit. Huh? Come on, Buster. Come out here, buddy. Everybody wants to see you. Everybody's here to see the Buster. Ah, Buster. Come on, let's come out here. We'll fly. You want to fly? Here, you ready? Step up there. Ready? You don't want to fly with Mama? Step up. Come on. No, you don't want to fly today? All right, dude. Here, Earl. Here comes the farting ninja. Oh, sicko. Who does he sound like? Hi, Buster. He sounds like Bubba, doesn't he? Huh? Sounds like Bubba. Does he sound like Bubba? Percy, Percy. Hi, Percy, Percy. Oh, really? I didn't know they had them in Augusta. Yeah. I could see that in Augusta, though. What'd you say, Buster? What you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about, Bus? Love you, butter, Earl. Earl, you gonna go eat? You gonna eat? Here. Is he funny? That little farting ninja is a sicko, isn't he? Here, we'll turn him off for a little bit. Here, you gonna eat? Want a bite? You need some water? Go on. Hang on, let me see. All right, just in case. Shoot. All right. I don't know what. Well, okay, never mind. He dropped something off, but it isn't. I didn't have to sign for it apparently because they're leaving. That or he knocked and my doorbell didn't go off and they just left. Like I said, he's a grump.
Stop.
Okay, no, they just put a package here. Yeah, his voice is really cute. I do have a couple gifts I got them for Valentine's Day, and I actually want to go to the Dollar Tree. I make this meal, and well, I don't eat it, but my husband and my one daughter love them, and they're just corn tortillas and refried beans, and then I buy a can of diced tomatoes for my husband, a little bit of cheese and some lettuce, and they absolutely love them. And it's a really budget-friendly meal. And so I wanted to go to the Dollar Tree and do a couple budget-friendly meals for the other channel. You know, we raised 8 kids. Like, we really had to try our best to budget with food. So anyway, when I do, I wanted to look around at like Valentine's stuff for Earl's Barbie Dream House. But we are going to modify this. I don't really like to. But. So normally I keep the drawers open, but I was just trying to keep Earl out here today. Don't you hiss at me. It's not very nice. Hang on, I gotta get serious paper. So, I mean, the drawers will stay the same, and you can go down, but we're gonna build, I have a couple little ladders that can go down from them, and Ken's gonna wrap this with the wiring, like what we use on the coupe, and then he's gonna build like a door over here on the side in case I need to get in there and get him. We was gonna go all the way to the bottom with it, where he had like a 3rd floor, like second and third. But if he got down in there on the floor, because you know he loves the floor, if he got down in there and I needed to get him, there would be no way for me to really get him out unless Ken, I mean, any kind of door that he built would not probably be big enough for me to really get him. Percy, pretty bird, yes you are. Peekaboo. So we're just gonna do that one there in the middle. And then he can go down there, he can climb back up. And you know, it's a floor-like consistency. I also feel like it protects him a little more with him and Buster, the little separation. If I had some way to like put something over the top where I knew him and Buster, that would be so much better for me. But we'll see what Ken comes up with. I usually tell him my idea and then he wraps his mind around it and draws it out and does it. So that's on he had told me that the other night to make his honey-do list, and that's on his honey-do list. That and ripping up this floor, because there's a nice floor under it, and I hate the way this floor looks. So. But yeah, come on, you good birds?
No. No.
Yeah, Willie, I don't know if I missed something, Laura, but that's why he's gonna build a door on the side, like a big door where I can get in there and clean. But like, again, on the bottom, there would be no way, other than like using the shop vac to like suck things up. So I don't think that would work, but where the dresser, the way it is on the side, he could build a really nice trap door or whatever you want to call it. So pretty, Percy. So yeah. So next week I might, if Percy has time out of his cage prior to, I might push him out here in his cage so he can participate. You guys can hear him a little better. He talks a lot. Now my husband says he's copying Buster. I haven't heard him yet, but my husband heard him trying to do like imitating Buster. But the only problem with that is sometimes Buster wants to bug him. It's like he loves him. Earl doesn't even seem to really be bothered by him. But he loves him, but like, you know, he wants to get on his cage and stuff, and I just don't feel like that's a good idea. It was Buster. Why are you getting in your cage, silly? You going up top? Now I'm gonna have to raise the tripod up if you go up too high. Oh, Earl, you are the farting ninja now. Oh, I'm not a jerk. I'm a nice person. Oh, thank you. Calls me a jerk and gives me a kiss. Yeah, Willie, what I was going to say is there are certain foods I know that can make you fail a drug test. Pretty Percy, yes, you're so handsome. You're a handsome boy. I'm not saying that you did. There's false negatives, and I know that for a fact. But where I used to live, I worked in EMS. And we had a state trooper actually, who was in a very a horrific crash. Somebody had hit him, and where he had gotten burnt really badly, he failed a drug test, and they were trying to say he was on drugs, and he wasn't. It was because of the way his body had burnt. It did something to his blood and made it appear that way, because he had never, anyway, they got it straightened out. It was a mess there for a while. Yeah, a whole bunch, I know. No, he hasn't really made coffee, but he doesn't like me to be around a coffee bar, and he got me the other day. What do you got, Buster? What are you playing with? Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah. What, Buster? There he goes. Hi, Julia. Yeah, I know. I'm feeling a lot better, Julia. Thank you for asking. I feel much better. Like I said earlier, my allergies are acting up today, but I feel tons better. I've had some energy most days. I've gotten some things. I'm starting to get my office put together, like I've been wanting to for so long. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you. I'm Buster. I'm just trying to still be careful and not overexert myself. Ken's doing the same thing. But yeah, how are things going for you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, this particular officer had a really good reputation, and it really did, it was ruining his reputation. His parents were also in public safety in a different capacity. It was a huge mess, and they did get it straightened out. But I mean, how do you ever get over? First, they lost their child, and then for all those horrific things to happen, it was a mess. Thank you. I find that in teachers too, Willie. I think that, I know my kids had a teacher. She was a good teacher. She just didn't really like kids. and she wasn't very nice, to be honest. And she really became a teacher so she could have summers off with her kids. And you know, I wish people would pick professions more because they're called to. Yeah, that's true, Willie. Oh no, Julia. Bussy. I'm not in Ohio anymore. I'm in South Carolina. But my daughters are in Ohio, so I can tell you. Hang on. But it's 45 where I'm at right now, and our high is 52. Our low is 24 tonight, which is very cold here. What about you? My daughters, it's 30. Their low's 18, and they're supposed to be getting some snow. Actually, where my one daughter's at in Ohio, they're already getting some snow. And I have a daughter way down Wander. She's like 2,500 miles away from me, and it's normally very warm, and it's freezing there. Now, she did say today it's finally supposed to get up to 70, but over the weekend I talked to her, and they were like really worried about, they're not prepared for cool weather like this, and they often lose power when they get it, and they had like their little butane stove ready. They had a lot of stuff prepared in case they lost power. But thankfully they didn't. And I guess it's supposed to continue to warm up a little bit. Hi, what are you doing? Here, you want this? I gotta cover this up. You had a little mishap there. You gonna step up on there? He was letting me do like the flying thing with him there for a minute. Now he's done with that. Right, Buzz? Like, no more, Mama. No more. Girl, you want to fly? I think a squad is about to go by, I think, so it'll probably be pretty loud. It might be going the other way. Percy. I have a lot more people on here than we normally do, but thank you. If you guys are new, introduce yourself, please. Thank you for being here. You know, normally the videos I do are like the ones of the wild one here, but if you like our content, you know, like and subscribe. Right, Earl? Earl, will you dance again? Earl, you gonna dance? So pretty. I'm gonna let Earl get in his drawer because he is getting really anxious. Which I know he's gonna go under and just kind of be quiet, and I'm sorry, but he's getting kind of anxious, I can tell, and I want to let him. He's been really good so far. You haven't been a jerk at all, have you, Earl? You're not a jerk, are you? Huh? Are you gonna pew 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 today? Woo! You just gonna boogie? Buster's giving me that look. That's another thing I was thinking about, changing the time, because sometimes Buster's a little more, you know, it's closer to the time Dad coming home, so he's usually a little bit happier, so I don't know. We'll see, though. I'd like to play around with that and see how it goes.
Earl.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, there are a lot of stuff's going around. Which part was Earl? The singing? That was Earl. Blue, it's been, I mean, for the south, it's been cold. I know we've used our heat more this year than any other year since we've lived here. Where you at, Bussy? Buster, you guys are gonna be hiding. I'm just gonna have to go. Come out here and play. Come on. Hi, Earl. What are you doing, bud, Earl? Earl, sing us a song. Will you sing? What's up, the sky? He says that a lot now. He goes, what's up? That's something else Bub says, huh? Oh, hiss at me. Do you love Bub, Earl? You love Bub? You gonna say hi? Aww. Earl's gonna let me give him some head scritchies, haven't you, Earl? I think it's because of Percy. I think where he sees me holding Percy and stuff, he's like, well, I'm missing out. Isn't that right? Bussy, come out here. Bussy. Yeah, it's been bad. I mean, I know I think we've been below all week. Yeah. This weekend's going to be really cold, and starting Wednesday we're going to kind of warm up, which is kind of typical for us. Oh my goodness, I bet. Oh, by the way, thank you, Laura. Yeah, I feel like Earl is the most talkative when we do lives, and when I'm not in the room, he does that a lot. He talks a bunch. Like I said, I need to start. I used to like set the camera up on him and just walk away and let him talk, and then I'd post it. But oh, Bus, come on here, buddy. What do you got in there that's so interesting? Huh? Woo! Yep. I'll have to figure out what he's got under there. When I get his cage pulled out and to sweep behind it for the cockatoo mess. I know, Earl, thank you, I'm hilarious. I'll figure out what his flavor of the week is, like what he's wanting to play with, and that'll help me a lot to know what to set out here during the lives. I consider just shutting the door or putting the door up, but I don't know, I don't want to make him mad. Huh, Earl? Maybe I'll do that when Ken gets the little thing built for Earl. What's up, this guy? Yeah, the other night it was really cold, and I forgot to turn the hose off outside. Y'all know I do a lot of laundry outside, and I forgot to turn my hose off. And the hose was froze up the next morning, but a few hours later it thawed out, and I turned the spigot off then and turned the hose on to let it be wide open and empty. Then my husband, we bought these little covers. They're really neat. They're just like this little styrofoam cover that looks like a small box. and you just put them over top of your spigot, your outdoor spigot. We got one in the front and one in the back, and it insulates it. And they sell them at Home Depot. They're really cool. Well, thanks for that, Earl. But yeah, luckily it didn't bust or anything. I felt very fortunate. And I've been doing the laundry just solely in the house because it's too cold to do it outside. Yeah, it was in the teens all night here too, a couple times. Yeah, Buster just, this is kind of what he does during the day to occupy himself until Dad gets home. It's just like, he doesn't always want to be, how it is, guys. I'm not his favorite human. So a lot of times this is what he does to entertain himself. I try not to really push the envelope with him too much. I try to get him out here. Like I said, when this little contraption's built for Earl, I think that might be better. Maybe I can close this door and it will keep busting this area. I'm going to try to do some more in the kitchen some. Just to be honest, I like staying back here with them most of the day and playing with them because it contains the mess and the cockatooing to this specific area. Especially where we're you're so funny, Earl. We're considering selling our house. Like, he got there's an area in the kitchen where Ken had built like a fake door, where we had, we've completely changed our floor plan in our house. Anyway, he got behind there about a month ago and chewed some of the trim up, so that's going to have to be replaced before we list, if we ever get, so I'm just kind of trying to contain that a little bit better. And I mean, we do give him plenty of things to keep his beak happy and all of that, but like, it is out of hand a little bit. And then when you try to cook out there, like, he is a pain in the butt. So for the most part, like, when my daughter and I are cooking, he has to come, Buster has to be in here, in this area. So yeah, it's dark. It's not dark. It's light outside. It's not dark. You want to get in your other drawer too? You want to see Buster come dart out real fast? You want to see Buster come dart out real fast? Hey! No! You guys see that? That's the real Buster with me, huh? Come here. That's the real Buster with me when I go near his room. I don't know if you all got to see that. That's what I get to deal with on the daily. Huh? Not very nice, is it? I wasn't trying to be mean to you. I was just playing with you. You can be nice. Come here. You want to come and play? Come on. Now tonight he'll be telling me he's sorry when he goes to bed and tells his bedtime story. Right? Come on here and play. And it's not like I startled him or did anything like wrong. I mean, that's how he is with me. That's real. Oh, bye, Amanda. Thank you for being here. Oh, good, Scott. Hey, Scott, you can leave. Like, you don't have to be here. Well, it's funny if your African Gray's so chatty, why are you being so chatty on the chat? You don't have to be like that. And actually, the lives are more about us talking and getting together and watching the birds. And so, if that's not for you, there's plenty of other places for you to go. So, you don't have to be like that. Oh, Julia, don't let him, I'll get rid of him. Don't worry.
No one.
Stay warm, Julia.
Or
I've been knitting hats again, Julia, and then I'm going to try to learn how to knit some gloves. I'll have to make you some and send them to you. Girl, what's up? Oh, thank you, bookkeeping. I appreciate that. I think, typically speaking, I think the boys talk more than the girls in just about every species. Will, you might know better than I do, but that's kind of what I've noticed. They say that in parakeets too, that the boys are more likely to talk than the girls. I'm sure that's not always. I only had one female, and she didn't really talk a whole lot. She was a macaw though, and I don't personally think macaws talk much anyway. Hey, Percy Bird. Percy's a male. He talks a ton. Earl's more to talk when you walk out of the room. He just mumbles off these conversations. So, but I had a female gray, and she really didn't talk. But she came from horrible. She was wild caught. She came from horrible conditions. I heard her talk once in her native tongue during a full moon in the middle of the night. It was really interesting. Pika pika. But yeah, I mean, what's up, this guy? Earl does talk a lot, and he does have a good vocabulary. As far as training him and stuff, he's 35 years old. I don't know. I try. Mm-hmm. It's 46 here, Willie. Well, it says it's 46. Percy. Well, and I could be wrong, but that's the Creers, I guess, is a better way. But I know, especially with the Indian ringnecks, they say the male is more likely to talk than the female. So that's so pretty, Percy. Pika pika, bird. Pika pika. Did you decide to go up? Huh? Did you decide to go up? Do you want me to push you out here so everyone can see you? Everybody wants to see you, Percy Bird. Here. Let's move mountains and make you move out here. I'm going to put Percy out here. He just went up in his cage. He's been out this whole time. Well, he's been out since early this morning. But if it causes a ruckus with Buster, I'll have to put him back. But maybe he'll talk a little bit. Let's see. Here's my Pika Pika bird. Pika-choo. Buster, I'm not going to tolerate your bullying today. Although Buster is the only bully I have in my life. Anybody else that tries to bully me, I don't put up with it. Ain't that right? You want to talk to Percy, Earl? That's not very nice. Earl, you're hilarious. You're hilarious, Earl.
No.
Oh my goodness, Earl. You are a hoot. You're something else, boy. Don't get on Percy's cage, Buster. That's all I ask, okay? I got my eye on you too, boy. You're not being very nice to Mama now. You were being super sweet this morning. What, Earl? Buster does like Percy, though. I will say. He does like him. He just, he's Buster. I'm probably going to have to, stand here and watch. Now, Percy, you were talking up a storm. Are you done talking now? I want to tell you guys something. I've never seen a bird eat as much as Percy. I am not even joking. Buster, what are you doing? Yeah. Buster is always scheming, y'all. Don't let him fool you. Oh, now he's gonna go back. Okay. He doesn't really act like it. Now, a couple times, I think Percy has kind of tried to go after Buster when Buster got around his cage, which littler birds, I don't know, Buster's cage aggressive with me, so I don't know if this is true, but it does seem like smaller birds typically are more cage territorial than bigger birds, typically. Actually, with Earl, I feel like he feels the most comfortable in his cage because he was cage bound. So that makes sense to me. And Buster's fine with my husband and my son. But he's really aggressive with me around his cage, as y'all just saw. Or just going into his room in general. And when I clean too, he's very aggressive no matter where I'm at. And that's why my husband built the door. If you guys see videos with him in the door up, it's because I'm cleaning or cooking, and he's, You love it, Earl? I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? So yeah, there's that, somebody just asked if I'm okay, Buster, not doing anything. But Buster seems to really like Percy, to be honest. But I do kind of have a little trouble with him wanting to be on top of his cage, and I don't like that, and I think it makes Percy nervous and makes Percy kind of want to go after him. So there's that. Yeah, have you seen the screen door, Laura? If not, I can show it to you. So, yeah, he is, Bo is very unbothered by him anymore. I don't know if you guys are starting to notice that in the videos. I really am. Percy is just pigging out, aren't you, Percy? Yeah. And I know Bo does like to come in at night when he tells his bedtime story. I've been trying to show, people kind of complain I don't show dogs enough, but oftentimes the dogs are behind me, especially Max and Bo, because they're like attached to me the most. And Bo really likes my husband and my daughter too, but he's my boy. So is my Max. So I've been kind of trying to show that, and I'm actually been thinking about trying to sit down and do a schedule where like I try to do certain types of videos on certain types of days, but I don't know if I can be that scheduled. I have the best of intention, but my mind doesn't always follow through with what I have the greatest intention of doing. And also because I do have a lot of animals and certain other things that go on, And I might be taking on a little cleaning job. It's not every week or anything, it's just here and there. But I thought it might be nice to put the money towards just like solely if we decide to move, or gardening, because I really want to get a nice little garden going this year. By the way, Willie, my China radishes did not come up, so I ordered some other seeds, and after the great frost is over next week, I'm going to try again. I don't know, I feel like, sometimes I feel like people, like, I get some downtime too. In the evening time, well right now too because we're not walking, in the evening time. So I've taken up knitting again I do the loom. I'll show you guys the hat I made. It's not perfect because this is the first time I've started back on it in like 5 years. But I made this for I snagged up right there, but I made this for my daughter in Ohio because it's cold up there. So I've kind of gotten back into that to give me a little hobby, a little something I can do with my own, time. Ooh, good, Billy. Oh, I hope you did a good one. I used to crochet. Now you bought, Willie, didn't you say you just bought a greenhouse? I'm really excited to see that. I I kind of cheat, Laura. I use the looms. I mean, I know how to knit a little, but it's been years, and still, Willie, that's cool. We're gonna change the garden up a little bit. Hopefully, I do some videos on that when we do it. It's on the honey-do list. But I'm not gonna do a whole lot of like. We talked about, like, we ended up staying here, actually half of our yard is gonna become raised beds. I want an underground bunker. I am my father after all. And, what else? I would like to fence the front yard if we're gonna stay here. So that the dogs can go out front instead of the back, so that maybe we could do a little area where the chickens could come out. Like I said, I have a lot of plans if we end up staying here, but we would like to get just a little bit more, which, I mean, we're not in the city limits, but being more like in a neighborhood, we have almost an acre, which is nice. Hi. Yeah, I kind of thought about, getting the, like the little $50 one, Willie. I saw somebody on YouTube that did that, and then they put it up on concrete blocks. It did pretty good. My biggest thing is like my herbs and spices, like my cilantro. I lost my cilantro, I lost my basil. I'm convinced you can't grow basil in the winter. Anywhere. What else did I lose? I lost my parsley. It wasn't doing very good anyway. And I'm not sure how my peas and stuff are gonna handle. I guess we're gonna see how much they like cold. Hi, Percy. Earl, you gonna say hi to Percy? Here you go. Oh, nice, Willie. Well, they are out off the ground. They haven't grown much since then, but they were Dollar Tree seeds, so I don't expect a whole lot anyway. Yeah, that's his favorite word is pika pika. But I have him saying peekaboo. Let's see if he'll play peekaboo with me. And let's see if he'll play peekaboo with me without Buster trying to come after me. Okay. Uh-oh, why do I have a low battery? Hang on, guys. I mean, I'm having a lot of trouble with, let's see. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. It's saying I have a low battery, and I shouldn't, because I have it plugged in. Do you want to play peekaboo? Peekaboo! Where's Percy boy? Here, let's go this way. Hi, Buster. Where's Percy? Pika? Where's Percy? Peekabird. Where'd Percy go? Pika! Hi! Hi, Peekabird. Oh, okay, up here, that's right. Peekaboo! Where's Percy? Peekaboo. I don't know if y'all can see him. Where's Percy? Peekaboo. Peekabird. Where's Percy? Where's Percy? Peekabird. You done? Where's Percy? Are you jealous, Earl? You can play peekaboo with me. You can play peekaboo. Pika pika. He's so sweet. Good boy. That's right. He is a good boy. Earl, I'm glad you have so much laughter in your life. Oh, I want to grow loofahs, and I want to grow the, daggone it, what do you call them? The gourds that you make in the birdhouses. I want to do that too. Willie, if you have another channel, please send that to me so I can subscribe. And, you know, maybe, I can do some of this stuff on the other channel and help with growth. I think that would be cool. Hang on, guys, I might have to refresh here. Okay, there we go. My friend, well, they're in Tennessee right now, but I think they're talking about moving. She's on here sometimes, Kara. Honestly, she's like my daughter. They grow a lot on panels like that. They anchor them and grow things, and I think that's really cool. And it's something I do want to do long term. And what else was I gonna say? Oh? But yeah, I'm really interested in growing my own food. I didn't grow a lot of food in Ohio, but I raised a lot of meat. And then my husband hunted quite a bit up there. So, you know, we had a lot of our own food. We had a lot of our own meat. You know, when we had all these shortages back in, well, we still have shortages, and even 4 years later, in Ohio, we would have been fine. I was set up, you know, I was on grid, but I could have been off grid. You know, we heated solely with wood. We had a backup well. We had a creek out back, with no gators. And, we had a nice setup. And we did have to give that part up to get here. But, you know, again, maybe in a year or so we can, get back to, you know, to that way. Yeah. Oh, okay, so you're gonna keep your same channel but have it a different name, is that what you're saying? Oh, cool. Change it to Willie's Blazing Garden Weed. I'm just joking, Willie. That'll be cool. Oh, okay. I got you. I think if you click his name, Laura, you can go to it. He's got some cute little kitty cats that need adopted, even though I think he's kind of attached to them at this point. Willie, I wish they had a catch and release program around you. That's one thing, I've said it before now. I guess Columbia, which is like a bigger city, I think they have some programs like that up there, in South Carolina. But like, where we lived in a very rural area, in Ohio. And they had some great like catch and release programs. They had, the community wanted people that were poor to be able to have a pet if they wanted one. And the community really did a lot to make that happen. And I think that's really nice. That'd be nice. It's inconsistent. I'll tell you, to be honest, and I'm not crazy about other platforms, but doing other platforms will help you grow faster, and doing shorts will help you grow faster. I don't know that I've ever would have gotten where I am without TikTok. And my daughters were on me for years about TikTok, and I just didn't want to do it. So, anyway. What? That would be a good one, Michelle. I like that. What? How are your little kittens doing, Willie?
Percy, sing us a song. Percy, do you want to play? Do you want to play?
No.
Percy, do you want to play?
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, they told me in a, like I have to do these short classes, or I don't know what you call them, every quarter. They told us some people did up to like 20 shorts a day to grow their channel. Oh, that's so cute. I have an umbrella cockatoo, an African gray, Congo African gray, and a cockatoo. I know. Oh, cool. What kind of parrots do you have? I noticed that one of the other platforms now are encouraging longs instead of shorts. So I don't know, it's this back and forth thing between them and YouTube, but YouTube is my favorite platform. I feel much more protected on YouTube than any other platform, because when people steal my videos and try to post them, they immediately, like, I get a message. Yeah, I prefer YouTube over all of them, and I'm not just saying that. I'm a very honest person. Everybody is just chewing and eating. Percy's eating. Earl and Buster are chewing. I would put it in my description, but I don't like to, well, wait a minute, maybe I can do it and, then delete it. I don't like to put, links, because you guys know the trouble I've had with that when I did a giveaway. Really would help if I stretch your name right. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had a comment that somebody wants a buster. I told them please visit a rescue and a sanctuary before committing to it, and if you're really set on it, please adopt one. There's a lot of them. Yeah. Well, I think some of it is too, they just wanna see the fun stuff. I know I show like the crazy part of Buster and stuff, but I try to keep it real, like, I mean, I'm just being honest, like, 9.5 out of 10, most people are not prepared for a cockatoo of any sort. And I'm not saying that to be mean, like, I don't think I'm special. It's not easy, like you guys saw what just happened, and people go into it, I think underprepared for sure, and then that's why they end up rehomed, because people don't know how to handle it when they act like that, and you're not gonna have a cockatoo and not have some of that sometime with at least one person. So. But anyway, I love bird channels, or animal channels. cut out early, but it's getting kind of chilly back here, so we have heat in certain areas, but in the areas back here, sometimes it gets a little cool. And I don't worry too much about Bus and Earl. They move about and stuff. Well, Percy does too, but I worry a little bit about Percy. So I gotta kind of get some additional heat set up. I have a little heater, and it's tricky how I set it up so that Buster doesn't cockatoo it. I'm also getting really hungry because I only had a little tiny bowl of oats with blackberries this morning. So I hate to cut off early, and there was a lot more. Hang on, let me see how many's here right now. There's 75, which usually by this time into we're usually around 20. So we had at one point we had well over 100, which at this time of the day that's good. So I'm hoping maybe the channel's picking up a little bit. So thanks you guys for being here, and remember next week we're gonna do Wednesday, 11 to 1 ish. So tell everybody bye, Earl. Tell everybody bye bye. Will you tell everybody bye? Will you say thanks for watching? Will you tell them what a kitty cat says? Kitty cats don't say woo. He's been saying meow a lot, but when I ask him, kisses. Okay, give him kisses. Bye. Give him kisses. Yeah, he's not gonna perform. Anyway, thanks you guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll have some stuff to post this week.